Okay, there it is. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Paper Review. Today we're talking about WWE Backlash.
Okay.
Now we're talking about WWE Smackdown's Backlash, their inaugural pay-per-view. I am joined by Pockets and Mainstream.
Malcolm.
Who's a bitch? But anyway, I'm War Machine MJ. We're missing the misfit himself, Rodimus Prime.
Because he's working.
Like a bitch.
Nigga.
Anyway, this pay-per-view wasn't too bad. It's definitely a great step going forward.
A great step.
Well, fuck you. My mouth runs faster than my brain.
Don't let that bulldog mouth overload that puppy dog ass.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that goes along with your mouth overload. Over your brain.
No, I'm just saying, like, my mouth runs faster than my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I can spit out what I'm thinking faster than I can think it.
Anyways.
Right.
Moving on. This was a 2 and 45 minute pay-per-view. A 2 hour, 45 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't too terribly long, but some of these matches kind of drop off.
Yeah.
So the pre-show was Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. Corbin, that's who that is. Corbin got the victory. We didn't watch it, so.
We didn't care enough.
Yeah. But the show opened up with the crowning of the new women's champion. It feels so good to still say women's. It was the 6-pack elimination challenge. It was Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus Carmella versus Nikki Bella, almost called the wrong Bella, versus Naomi versus Alexa Bliss. Sweet, I didn't miss anybody. Your thoughts on the match?
It was okay. It was good. I liked it. It was a good match. Everybody did good. I liked it.
And it's redundancy over there. It was good. It was good. Everybody did good. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
We will build a great match. It will be good. The women will pay for it. It will be good.
We're not going to pay for it. You're still going to pay for it.
It was actually a way better match than I thought it would be. I'm glad to see that Becky Lynch won. Of course, she deserves it after, months? Well, I would say weeks jobbed out to people. Like, no matter who she fought, she would always be the one that came out on bottom.
Yeah, weeks she was jobbed out. Pay-per-view matches she was jobbed out, or she was in those kind of rinky-dink matches. Also, she's one of the few people to come out of NXT, with such hype and not have the NXT Women's Champion. I thought it was a pretty good match. The one thing that I kind of disagreed with was the fact that they kept throwing people out of the ring. Like that move kind of got stale. But I mean, definitely the tenacity was there, especially with Alexa Bliss. She's a damn good heel. She's a damn good worker. Definitely the shortest woman in the division. I didn't actually see it, but now I see it. She's definitely the shortest.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm happy that Nikki Bella didn't win.
I'm happy that she didn't win, because who gives a fuck about Nikki Bella?
I am also not completely interested, but I am interested to see how far they take this Carmella, Nikki Bella thing that's going on.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be too long.
Hopefully it'll be just long enough, because they're doing great stuff with Carmella as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Bella as a face, let's just face it, it's not working. But going into the match, one of my picks to be champion was either Natalya or Becky Lynch, because they both have been jobbing for ever on the main roster, and it's finally nice to see at least one of them just championship.
All right.
But yeah, Becky Lynch got the win. She pinned or made Carmella tap out. I forget. I want to say she
tap out.
Yeah, tapped out. Okay, she made her tap out with the disarmor.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta pull the card back up. Time was 14 minutes, 40 seconds, 3 out of 5. Definitely a nice way to start off the SmackDown Women's Championship picture.
Mm-hmm. And compared to other women's championships matches we've been seeing lately in pay-per-views, this one was way up there. It might even be the top one, because other ones have been lacking behind. Or at least a little bit lackluster, I would say.
I would say I'd put this one right up to whatever women's championship matches come out of NXT.
Yeah.
Because those have always been fantastic. Next match was the... it was still the semifinals, but I feel like they kind of had to repeat this match. But it was the newly healed Usos, who look like they're about to drop the world's worst rap album.
The world's hottest mixtape.
Versus the Hype Bros, Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley. This match really wasn't impressive.
No.
I mean...
It is, I will say, one thing about this match that kind of was like, that's new, that's different, was instead of the Usos going for just super kick after super kick after super kick and doing like just the same tag team moves over and over and over again that they've done for years, it's nice to see them go for dirty heelish moves. Like, they embraced it fully. They were going for shot blocks and dirty hits, shots to the legs, to the back of the knee, stomps directly to the legs, you know.
Environmental moves. Like
it's nice to see them going for a limb and working it, and then using that as a way to win.
Hell yeah.
I mean, well, I don't like the Usos that much. They really work as heels.
Yeah.
I mean...
About time, I guess.
They certainly embraced it. And their wrestling style certainly did change as well.
Definitely.
They're not doing, like I said, they're not doing super kicks all the time.
They
still do them, but they're not like
anymore.
spamming super kicks like they normally do. They're definitely way more aggressive in the ring when it comes to targeting limbs and weak points.
Aggressive.
They're staying aggressive.
Yeah.
Now, what were you trying to say, Malcolm?
They don't dab as much anymore at all.
No, they don't do any of the stupid shit. They don't do any of the corny shit.
They're not corny anymore.
They're not husks of corn. Just there.
They're not the cornhuskers.
Usos moved on to the finals. This match was...
Which we knew they would.
Yeah, kind of figured. This was a gimme. 10 minutes, 11 seconds, 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
Hype Bros didn't do too bad, though.
No.
I will say this.
Good.
I've been a big fan of the Hype Brothers for a while. Zack Ryder, they finally found a good fit for him. They just need to give him the push he's always deserved.
And what's his move called? The Hype Rider?
Yeah, he's got the Hype Rider, which is Mojo Rawley stacks him up on his shoulders, and Zack Ryder goes for a leg drop from the top rope.
All right. And that's the Hype Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if like they're just standing on the ground and he just like jumps up and does the leg drop,
Then you got the Bruce kick.
That's the broski boot.
Broski boot, yeah.
What I was getting at was he just does the Rough Rider with that single leg drop.
Yeah.
Next match was for the Intercontinental Championship. It was The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler and his spammy super kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, despite what you think about The Miz or Dolph Ziggler, this match was fucking impressive. I mean, it's hard to say fucking impressive, this match and Miz in the same sentence, but break out your world record books, because we just did it.
Yeah.
I
mean, this match wasn't the best on the card, but it definitely wasn't slacking.
This match actually got my match of the night.
Really?
Yeah. This match was good. We all know that Ziggler can put on, classic 5-star matches. We know he's capable of that. Miz, on the other hand, you've seen some good matches, and a few great matches, but you haven't seen any damn near flawless, like 5-star perfect matches, and I think this one showcases what he can really do in the ring when he's put with somebody. And they're not the hugest talent in the company, but that match, them against each other, kind of elevated to, like top-tier talent level. So
I mean, it's definitely like they both were bringing out the best out of each other. Because, I mean, as Dolph Ziggler kept getting better, The Miz kept getting better himself.
Mm-hmm. And
it's impressive to see Miz wrestle this caliber. I want to see more of what he can do.
It's completely different to his normal tactic of running away whenever he gets a chance.
Yeah. Sadly, the match got spoiled towards the end. I
wouldn't say spoiled.
Well, I felt like it was spoiled. I felt like I could have rated it a bit higher. But while the referee was tending to Miz, Maurice sprayed something in Dolph Ziggler's eyes.
My eyes, my fucking
She pepper sprayed him.
She pepper sprayed him, or hairspray. She did something to him. He got something in his eyes. Miz.
He started crying?
With a woman like that, you'd cry too.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Miz got Dirty D. God damn it. Skull crushing finale. Sorry, it targets the head.
Yeah.
You got skull crushing finale. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, this match could have been better if that ending didn't. You know, I could have scored it higher if that ending hadn't dropped it down. So, I mean, it was really good to see The Miz do something spectacular for once. But match was 18 minutes, 22 seconds. Rod gave it a 3.5, but I'm giving it a solid 4. I felt like it could have been better. Malcolm, your thoughts?
My thoughts are, it was a great match, and
it was great. They both did good. It was great.
Shut up, Josh. That ending kind of did spoil it, but I still rate it 4 out of 5.
You know what you could say about that match? That match was awesome!
Okay to play.
Yes.
I give it a 4 out of 5. The ending didn't ruin it at all for me. I think it stayed true to the.
Typical in a way.
Well, it stayed true to Miz's true heel nature.
Yeah.
Because if he had won clean, or if Ziggler had won, I think then like they would have dropped. Like the Miz has been on fire recently as far as like what he does.
Yeah.
And I think if he had won clean, or if Ziggler had won over him in somehow, some way, then it would have like reduced it, and it could have led to another like spiral down for Miz, where he would have just been like another mid-carder kind of guy.
I don't know. I think if he won cleanly, like he would get more high-profile matches.
Yeah, like the ending didn't ruin anything for me.
What they getting Miz on? What they getting on Miz for?
What?
Like you said, they get on him. They're getting on Miz for some reason. Like WWE. Did y'all say that?
No.
No.
Oh.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Definitely match of the night for me.
Never mind.
But anyway, next match was horribly disappointing. It was supposed to be Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt attacked and injured Randy Orton at the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
Then Bray Wyatt came out there, demanded the referee do a 10 count. Orton got disqualified. Bray Wyatt won. Woohoo. I mean, in a sense, this was a victory for Bray Wyatt. He got over on Orton. But Shayna McCarthy won, had the match restarted as a no disqualification match where Bray Wyatt faced the biggest jobber around, Kane.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. There was one impressive spot. I will say this. I think Bray Wyatt put Kane through the announce table with that running senton he does.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah. That was the one impressive spot about that. Other than that, towards the closing moments of the match, Randy Orton slithered in, literally slithered in the ring. RKO'd out of nowhere. Bray Wyatt slithered out, literally, and walked up the ramp like a fucking hooded cobra.
Yeah.
And Kane got the win.
That's how it went.
10 minutes, 55 seconds, 1.5 out of 5. That's really a way to drop the ball, WWE. Put on a great match, and then there's shit fest. Next match was the finals in the Smackdown Tag Team Championship. It was the Usos, newly healed, versus one-man band Heath Slater and Rhino. Can we just point out that redundancy? They're a tag team, yet his entrance is still, I'm a one-man band.
Yeah, they probably gonna work on that.
I'd say they need to change it.
Yeah, they gonna work on that.
But Heath Slater, before we get to the match, it's been fucking huge since draft. You know, he went undrafted. I have no fucking clue why.
I don't know either.
But they played that well to the story.
I think they meant to do that shit too.
I mean, he's one of the three that went undrafted. Him, Luke Harper, and Jack Swagger. I'll explain that later, but
I know Luke Harper. I understand him, but Jack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll explain that later. But they really played that well. Like, Heath Slater was popping up on Raw, he's popping up on SmackDown, basically jobbing out for a contract. He almost got drafted, he almost got a contract to SmackDown until he talked himself out of it.
There was, I guess he don't want this then? Okay, whatever, yeah.
But, you know, the opportunity arose, he put himself in the tournament, and that whole night was him looking for a tag team partner until he was approached by Rhino, the boar machine, as I call him. But they've been really rolling as the dark horse and the crowd favorite of this tournament. You know,
hell yeah.
They've had the Vaudevillains, the Ass Tension, the American Alpha, the Usos, the Hype Bros.
Yeah.
You know, they've had all these I want to say solidified tag teams.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've been like the most mixed tag team, but you know, dark horse. And you know, since they've been in this tournament and rolling with it, they've been doing stupid promos, but stupid as in it's worked.
Yeah.
You know, like Heath Slater and Rhino went to Heath Slater's trailer with his wife
and his kids
and his kids. And his fucking redneck hors d'oeuvres, which was like saltines, cheese whiz, and sausages. I mean, say what you want about these promos, but Rhino's been doing a bang-up job just standing there saying nothing.
He was sitting
Take
there.
notes, Roman Reigns.
He was just sitting there eating like the...
He's just like, just sitting there.
Yep.
Renee Young was interviewing and Rhino was just sitting there eating. Or just standing in a corner. Or not saying any fucking words at all.
Yeah.
But no, Heath Slater, for once, they're actually making him great again, if he was ever great in the first place.
Well, back in Nexus, yeah.
Yeah, back in Nexus, but he was there, that's all I'll say. This match was actually really impressive.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad they put the Usos in. I'm kind of glad they took out American Alpha.
Because they're not ready yet.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
It'd be too early, though.
No, my thing is, if they put American Alpha in the finals, regardless of who their opponent was...
It'd be a gimme match.
Yeah, it'd be a gimme.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, American Alpha's in here. We're going to let them win.
It's just like, oh, American Alpha's here. Champions. Champions!
Put it in, now! Okay.
But this match was really great. It was mostly Heath Slater doing most of the work.
Mostly.
Rhino came in 1 or 2 times.
He kept getting his ass beat.
Yeah, but he put on a good show. And Rhino made the save, though. Like, towards the end of the match.
Gore!
Heath Slater used his signature move, you know, Rhino. Rhino came in, he gored one of the forgettable Usos.
Easily forgettable.
Easily. Slater crawled over for the cover. 1, 2, 3. They got the win. They're the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Took 10 minutes, 2 seconds, 4 out of 5.
Yep.
Definitely worth it for them. Your thoughts, Joe?
I wanted them to win the whole time, so I'm glad they won.
They're a good team. They're a great team. They're going to be good champions. They're going to be great champions.
I was going to say
right now.
3.5, possibly 3 stars for me. The in-ring action wasn't spectacular, but it is always nice to have that Cinderella story kind of thing going on, where somebody fights for something for so long, and they finally get it, which was a big part of the six-pack match for me. It's like Becky Lynch has been fighting to be recognized, to be champion, to be top.
She's Becky Balboa now.
Yeah, and she finally won, and it was, no joke, a Cinderella moment.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same thing that happened. So, even though it wasn't great, awesome wrestling, it was still a 3.5 star match for me.
I will say this is a shining moment because they didn't make Heath Slater a jobber.
Mm-hmm.
They made the Usos a jobber, which I'm actually happy about.
There always were, I wouldn't say always were, but mostly they were jobbers.
Who, the Usos?
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
They were always.
Like, since the Usos have come back from injury, or the Uso has come back from injury, they've been nothing but jobber teams towards the club, towards, you know, New Day, everybody else.
It was just like, oh, we're here, we're just here.
We here. That's it. But, you know, for once, it's nice to see them take a jobber and actually do something better with him.
Yeah.
And it's only going to be, I'm going to say, about 2 months before he slaves another jobber again.
I hope not.
I mean, he just recently signed his contract this past week on Smackdown. So he's part of the Smackdown brand, the blue brand.
Yay.
Anyway, next match, the final match, was for the WWE World Ass Heavyweight Champion.
What?
I'm sorry, World Ass Championship.
Okay.
I don't know, I just felt like ass would fit there. It was between the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Styles-a-doo.
And of course, the lunatic champion Dean Ambrose, who he's a lunatic. How dare he?
Yep, he's crazy.
This match was actually really good, really fast pace. I mean, that's good, but then again, it's bad because JR said on his Ross report, I think that's the name of his podcast. Anyway, he said, you know, it's such a fast-paced match, but nobody got a chance to show off their high-impact moves. But it was still a great match nonetheless.
Hell yeah.
Had all of us just, like, all over it.
Hell yeah. We loved it.
Loved the hell out of it. The ending wasn't too bad, though. Like, AJ Styles, while the referee wasn't looking, wound up getting, you know, a nut shot on Dean Ambrose.
Do what it takes, right?
Just kicked him, and then Styles clashed.
You gotta do whatever it takes, man.
Yeah, this definitely befits the heelish AJ Styles we see.
Of course. Yeah.
But AJ Styles, new WWE Phenomenal Champion. Your thoughts?
I love it. I fucking love it.
You fucking love it?
Yes. I'm glad.
It was a good match. It was a great match. It's going to be a great championship.
It's going to build a wall around it. It's going to be an awesome match.
It's going to be a good championship. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good phenomenal one.
Now you sound like Brandon Sanders a little bit.
That's what I'm going for.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Your thoughts?
The match itself, it was good wrestling, not great wrestling. Just on no story wrestling behind it.
Yeah.
I would give it a solid 3.5. With the story and everything, Mr. TNA is now Mr. WWE. He's Mr. I'm the face that runs the place is now the champ that runs the camp. I'll give it a solid 4. It was good. It wasn't up to the wrestling was good. Back and forth. Another ending that people said the ending was for a lot of people. I didn't too much mind the ending. I do think that just maybe they pulled the trigger on AJ just a little bit too soon. I would want to see Dean as a champion because he's kind of gotten stale as a champion, and they need to give him a chance to, you know, truly do something spectacular as champion to leave his mark. He hasn't really left his mark on the belt, which is kind of
Yeah.
So, but all that aside, that's just my opinion. It was a good match, but the wrestling in it wasn't up to the par of there was amateur grappling in the Miz versus Ziggler match. There was technical, even though neither one of them is technical. There was flash points where they were making fun of Miz was calling out Daniel Bryan with the face lock or whatever that he put on.
Yeah.
And then there was just none of those like iconic moments during the AJ.
It was just a straight
Dean,
fight.
Yeah, and I don't know.
So let's go out here and fight for the people.
4 stars.
Yeah.
Went on for 25 minutes, 1 second, the longest match on the card.
Yeah.
It gets a 5 out of 5.
Boy.
Now, you said you felt like it's too early for them to pull the trigger.
Maybe just a little bit too early to pull the trigger on AJ. Only for the fact, though, that he's been in the business, what?
Over a decade.
No. He's been in WWE for what?
Like 5 months, 6 months?
Let's see, he came in,
March.
like he made his debut in January, actually, at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
9 months.
So about 8 months.
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
And you know that's it's not unheard of. I mean, they've done that with certain people. They did it with John Cena. They did it with Randy Orton. They did it with Kevin Owens.
No. Cena and Orton, it took a couple of years for them to pull the trigger. The only person that's been fastest rising champion as of recently was Finn Balor.
Right.
Like, he was barely on the main roster for a month, and he became champion.
No, I'm talking about within a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, within a year. Like, Owens.
Yeah.
Owens, Cena, Orton, it took them about a couple of years to be major champion. Like,
But
Cena came in the business 2002, and he became WWE champion 2005.
it just seemed like they pulled the trigger on him a little fast. I would like to have seen him do his own thing a little bit more. And knowing WWE, they're probably going to give the title to Cena. And they're going to let him do the...
I mean, that's funny that you mentioned that, because I read a report that it seems that we are in for a phenomenal championship reign. They're going to give AJ Styles a lengthy championship reign because he got such a huge pop off of that championship. Like, people are happy he's champion for whatever reason.
Right.
Well, I guess because he's AJ Styles.
But, yeah, I did enjoy the match, and I enjoyed the finish, but, like I said, that's just my opinion.
There was better produce on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Superstars of the Night. Becky Balboa, Heath Slater, Rhino, AJ Styles.
Neither The Miz nor Ziggler were made your guys' Star of the Night.
This is Raw and Mrs.
Right.
I mean, if it was mine, I'd say the exact same thing, but as The Miz, Rod just doesn't want to admit it. He's a closet misfit.
Right.
He loves the Miz.
He dicks ride him.
He loves that Miz dick.
He dicks ride him like people dick ride LeBron. Makes sense because they're both from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Anyway, matches of the night. Even though Ziggler and Miz wasn't on the Superstars of the Night, the IC Championship made the matches of the night. Actually, all the championship matches made it. Overall, 3.5 out of 5. Like I said, best opening foot SmackDown had. Like, it wasn't the best, but it certainly was no slouch. I mean, they definitely had to establish, they basically had to establish their new champions.
Yeah. And now we're going to see what No Mercy is going to be like next month.
Yep.
October 9th, I believe.
But that's No Mercy. We're going to see what the Clash of Champions brings.
Yeah, with Raw's first exclusive pay-per-view. See what that's going to be.
I mean...
Hopefully it's good. It should be okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But then again, I feel like SmackDown and Raw are going to start competing with each other.
5, 4, 3.
Yes, shut off, you bastard.
I don't care. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Say power.
Sorry, my TV was shutting off.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for our review of Backlash.
Yeah. I better say it right now.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Next week, we're going to be previewing Crash of Champions.
Yeah.
I say Crash.
Yeah, it might be a crash. It might be good, though.
I
don't know.
I'm not going to get my hopes up. Because if I remain pessimistic about it, it's going to shock me what's actually good.
Seems like to me right now, SmackDown's kind of the it show. Right?
Well, that's kind of hard to say considering they just had their first pay-per-view.
Yeah, we'll wait after Crash.
Yeah, I was about to say, save that judgment until Crash of Champions.
Crash.
It sounds a lot cooler saying Crash of Champions.
Yeah.
I don't know why, it's cooler.
Crash. Crash of Champions.
Don't forget, we've got an episode of Lucha Revolution coming up soon. It's going to be our episode 3. We're going to look at season 2, episode 2. Of course, next week we're going to have Lucha Revolution, where we're going to look at season 3, episode 3. On that, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I'm going to be talking about the live finale, the 2-hour live finale of the CWC. And spoiler alert, it was fucking amazing. If you did not watch CWC, go watch it on the network. And it might sound crass to say it like this, but compared to what the main roster is bringing, it's kind of like free porn. Once you watch it, you're spoiled by it. Nothing is ever the same afterwards.
Okay. That's a good example.
Like I said, it's a crassy example, but I felt like it's an example that fits it.
Well, we understand.
Yeah. But, let's see, what else? Okay, don't forget to like us, tweet us, fucking subscribe to us. Malcolm's catching all the goddamn shit this week because he's wearing red.
What's that?
Oh, because bulls don't like red. It pisses them off. Not to mention that everybody who wears a red shirt in Star Trek, it always dies.
But I'm not a Star Trek character at all.
No, but you like Star Trek, don't you?
I like Star Wars and Star Trek, yeah. Both of them.
So there's a 50% chance you'll die.
Well, yeah. Don't make fun of Star Wars or Star Trek. You're asking for hate.
No.
If you're gonna make fun of something, make fun of like Stargate.
No. I'm not gonna make fun of Startup. I don't like anything. Startup. I'm only saying there's a 50% chance he's gonna die is because he's wearing red. He likes Star Trek. Star Trek, there's always a guy wearing a red shirt who dies.
That's true.
It's just common lore. I at least know that much.
Yeah.
Or we'll say Picard the rules. Anyway, moving on. Don't forget to check out our tag team partners. Go check out Sarah Dorkopedia. I'm not sure what the hell she's doing, but just go check her out. Go make her day. Go check out our boy Devin Cooks. Cooking up some trouble. I don't know what he's cooking up now, but go check it out.
What the fuck you want?
It's got to be fucking delicious. Also, don't forget to check out Rodimus Prime's whatever show he's got on Facebook.
Trust me, there's nothing prime about it. I don't even know.
Not Facebook, but YouTube. He's got a new show on YouTube. Don't forget to check out What Does He Know? He's just a stupid idiot.
That was stupid. I'm sorry.
It's Jericho. It's got to be stupid. It's great, Jericho.
That long ass pause though.
But it works. Anyway, go check out What Does Rod Know? He's just a stupid idiot on Podbean.com.
Fuck.
It's actually What Does He Know? He's just a sports. He's just a fan.
I'm being a dick.
Being a Ms. Dick.
Oh.
Rider. Oh! Anyway, anything else you guys want to plug? Oh wait, I almost forgot. Don't forget to go to Twitch and check out the greatest person in the world, Hypergraphia, Bacon leader of the Bacon Alliance on Planet Bacon.
I like bacon.
Who doesn't like bacon?
Jews.
Whoa.
People that aren't allowed to have pork.
That's a little nicer. You said Jews. That's.
I mean, well, it's true though in a way.
What did you say?
He said Jews.
Oh, you said it again.
See, that's a bad Malcolm.
Sorry. Okay, sorry to offend all the Jewish people.
You could have said people who can't have pork or vegans.
Well, sorry. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be offensive. I just kind of blurted that out. Sorry.
No, it's okay. He doesn't think. Hell, we don't even think half the time. Anyway, anything else come down the pipeline you guys want to throw out?
These nuts.
What else do we have to do on shout-outs?
Not much. I mean, that was
anything else you want to plug?
Just like anything, I guess.
You can shamelessly plug yourself. Nobody will judge. Yeah, just stay tuned to whatever we got.
War Eagle. That's what I'm playing.
Yeah, Auburn's playing
6 a.m.
right now at 6:09.
Well, fuck.
It's 6:09 our time. Auburn's playing. So we'll just go ahead and close out because we need to go get food since people are fucking hungry.
I'm hungry as fuck. Josh, I know he's hungry as fuck.
Malcolm, cry me a table. I don't know.
Cry me a table and go through it. Like a ball. I'm not gonna spoil that. I was going for that massive.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that on Lucha Revolution later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet about that.
Be quiet.
You shut your face.
I'm gonna totally shut my ass. I keep my ass shut.
Okay, let's close this out.
Let's close it out. He's mainstream. Bitch. He's Pockets, and I'm War Machine MJ, the face that actually runs this place.
Well,
We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, that's true.